Looks like you and Leanne had a good time last night.
We were just making up.
Aye, in style by the looks of it. You want any breakfast?
Oh, no.
You won't get something inside you, it'll make you feel better.
It'll make me throw up.
Well, it's up to you, I'm off to work.
Work? What time is it?
Yeah, just after 8.
Well, why didn't you get me up?
Calm down, it's Saturday.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm at work at Foundation today. I've missed my bus now. I'm going to be late.
Not up yet, then?
No.
Well, I hope you can't bear to face you after last night.
Tony's scared, Des. That's why he went off like that, and you going on about ringing the police didn't help.
I'm not out to help Tony.
Well, that's too bad, because he's my son and I have to help him. No, I want to help him.
Well, you can't. You've tried to, but the bank won't give you the £4,000. So what now? Look, Natalie, I don't see what else we can do except for ring the coppers. If he is nicked, it's going to be a damn sight better than what'll happen to him if those guys get hold of him again.
Oh, thanks for the concern, Des.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, they can do what they like to you. It's your mother that I care about.
Then lay off and let me help him.
How? You haven't got the money.
Not all of it, no, but I might be able to get some.
How much?
I've got a building society account. It's one of those things where it's all tied up, where I might be able to get at it and get something like, I don't know, £2,000.
It's not enough. Look, I keep telling you, it's £4,000. It's not 700 quid, it's not £2,000, it's £4,000.
Then tell them it's an instalment.
They could kill me. It's not an HP deal, Mum.
Hey, I hope you've paid for them. This isn't National Health Service, you know.
Anyone ever tell you what a warm bedside manner you've got, Rita?
You come here to work, lady. If it's tea and sympathy you're after, I'm waiting for a delivery from the wholesalers. And while you're at it, put kettle on.
Oh, don't let it be busy today.
Hello, Betty, love. Oh, don't tell me you've been on the razzle as well.
The razzle? Chance would be a fine thing. Look, give us a box of them painkillers, would you, Duck?
Well, I'm sorry, Betty, but you look awful.
I thought we were all out of sympathy.
Not for them that deserve it. Listen, you go make the tea. Hangover.
Wish I could say the same. At least I could lay off it tonight.
Why, whatever's wrong, Betty?
Oh, I've got the painters in doing the house. It's the fumes, you know. I mean, I've been breathing them in all night. I woke up feeling as if I'd been run over by a tram.
Oh, don't say that, Betty. Well, you want to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you never know what damage these fumes can do.
Anyway, they'll be done tomorrow.
You'll still have another night of it, though, won't you? And it's not doing you any good. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't you spend the night upstairs here?
What's here with you?
Yeah, Alex in London with Vicky, so you can have his bed. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
What? Alec's bed? No thanks, Rita. It's very kind of you, love, and, you know, and all that, but no offence, but never in the world could I imagine myself under Alec's duvet, and I'd rather not start now, love.
Well, all right, then. I'll have Alex's bed. You can have mine.
Look, I don't want to put you out, love.
You're not. You'd be doing me a favour. I know the damage fumes can do, and I wouldn't sleep a wink otherwise.
Oh, all right, love. Anyway, thanks ever so. I'll see you later, Doug.
I will see you later. Ta-ra.
Hiya. Zoe, where have you been? I know I'm late. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Only bus never showed up.
Oh, don't worry about it. It can't be helped. We were just worried about you.
Worried?
Yeah, of course. Well, it must have been something beyond your control to stop you coming here. I'm only glad it was nothing more serious.
No, just the bus.
So, Roy, where's the black beret?
Pardon?
You're an artist now, aren't you?
Oh, I see.
You'll have to get yourself the right gear if you're going to be painting all these nude women.
Well, it was a man, actually.
Oh, was he good looking?
I couldn't really say.
Well, never mind. It's bound to be a dolly bird next time, huh?
Take no notice. He's only jealous. The height of his artistic talent was something on the back of the lavvy door at Weatherfield Come.
Oh, there's the other one. You should be ashamed of yourself, you should.
Should I? Why, what have I done?
Take no notice, he's talking about art classes.
You, ogling all those naked men.
Oh, there was only the one.
Well, I hope he gets well paid, whoever he is. Huh? You won't catch me displaying my bits and pieces to a room full of folk armed with a 4B pencil and a rubber. Not to mention the central heating. I hope they had that turned up and all.
I'm surprised at you, Martin. I would have thought a nurse of all people would appreciate the simple beauty of the human form and not reduce it to the level of a smutty seaside postcard.
Well, that's easy for you to say, Roy, when you've got an eye full of some Weatherfield hunk. You want to see what I see day in, day out.
There's more to beauty than just the physical form, you know,
Well,
Martin.
you see, now that sounds like an artist to me. So what was he like, this model of yours? All right, was
Stop
he?
it, Martin. You're embarrassing her. Anyway, of course he was good looking. Why do you think I'm going with him next time?
No. That's not possible, I'm afraid.
They've closed the books, stopped enrolling.
Yeah, but Hayley and me, we've decided we're not going again.
Have we?
Yes.
So, Mum's getting on.
Oh, I shouldn't worry. She'll be fine. I'm sure Milton Keynes is a nice place to start your new life. And Michael's a good man, so she'll be all right.
Listen, Dad, letting her go like that must have taken some doing.
Well, I could hardly chain her up, could I? I mean, we weren't even married anymore.
No, but you know what I mean. What I'm trying to say is that I respect you for it.
Well, thank you very much, Stephen. That means a lot to me.
Yeah. Listen, I've got to go. Do you want another one?
No, I'm fine with this.
Okay. Right, I'll see you then.
Aye. Cheerio.
All right. How you doing, Jim?
What about you, Gary?
How you went on?
I'm all right. I'm all right. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be fine.
Always the same. Hi, Shauna. How you doing?
To be honest, Kev, I've been better.
Coppers any closer to laying hands on blokes who did it?
No chance. Look, do you mind if I have a word with my mum?
Sure.
I'm sorry about this morning. I'm just that worked up.
I know.
Look, I got to thinking about what you were saying. You know, about the £2 making it a sort of down payment sort of thing.
I thought you said they wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, I know, but I went to see him.
You did what? After what they did to you?
Look, I'm all right, aren't I?
What did they say? Will they take the money?
Well, after a bit of pushing and shoving and a few more threats for good measure, they said, yeah, they'd take it.
Thank God.
£2 now and they lay off me for a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? Is that all?
But, Mum, these blokes don't belong to no Chamber of Commerce. £2, but they've got to have it by tonight.
All right, I'll get it for you.
Thanks.
See you in here later.
I'll be here.
Is everything all right, Zoe?
Yeah, fine. I'm just a bit tired, that's all. I could do with a breath of fresh air.
Well, I'm sorry, Zoe, but the work of Mirab is important. We can't allow ourselves the luxury of rest.
Yeah.
Rest goes against the eternal spirit, and time, as you know, is something we no longer have in abundance.
Yeah, I know, it's just... Well, to tell you the truth, I probably had a bit too much to drink last night. And...
You did what?
Well, me and Leanne, we...
You got drunk? You put alcohol into your body and you came here to work?
Listen, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. It's very far from all right. You abused your sacred flesh, soaking it in evil. And what good are these? They're tainted. Every one of them, every single crystal in this room, a whole morning's work for nothing.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Oh, yeah, they'll all be sorry when the final day arrives. They'll all be so very sorry.
I didn't realise.
Get out. Get out before you corrupt Nirab's house itself.
Hey. It's okay, Zoe. It's okay.
I didn't mean any harm. All I did was have a few drinks. What's wrong with that?
Alcohol's a negative element, Zoe. The world's full of them. Heroin, movie violence, pornography. In fact, if you give me an hour, I reckon I could reel off about half of them. But alcohol's one of the worst. It's got itself a hold on so many lives and people don't even know it.
I'm not a drunk, Ben. All I did was have a few too many. I was having a laugh with Leanne.
No one's calling you a drunk. It's just... Your body is a sacred vessel. It's a sheath that protects your immortal spirit from harm. And when you poison it with alcohol or you endanger it through contact with other negative elements, like sex, without Nirab's love, then you're risking not only your life, but also being saved on the final day.
But everybody drinks.
Yeah, I know. That's the tragedy. And we only have so much time, Zoe.
Ben,
Yeah.
I want to see Shannon again. Nothing else matters.
Shannon's waiting for you, Zoe. You hold on to that. Right? You believe in what Nirab has told us. And then come the final day, you'll find joy at his side. We all will.
What about the others?
Others?
You know, everyone else, the ones that don't believe. They've still got spirits, haven't they?
Sure?
What happens to them? Do they burn in hell like in the Bible?
I don't know about burning in hell, Zoe. The one thing I do know is that without Nirab, there's no salvation. Now, come on, let's go inside and make peace with Ruth, eh?
£2.20.
Cheers, Ron.
How's the new job going?
Butterfingers, I'll go and get the pan.
The job?
Yeah, lab technician or whatever it was. Not been cutting up any mice, have you?
No, it's going great, thanks.
Lab technician?
Yeah, them that wear white coats.
Not in the lab you work and they don't.
Look, I had to make up some sort of story, didn't I?
So going all right, is it? Everything come up to expectation?
Look, cut it out, will you? We're already that close to getting busted as it is.
How?
Well, Roy and Hayley turned up for the class, didn't they?
Oh, wow. And you were... Did they recognise you?
Of course they recognised me. It's lots of them wearing dark sunglasses, is it? And I made them promise to keep it quiet.
Oh, come on, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a job.
I'd like to see you try standing there starkers for 2 hours in a drafty classroom.
Wouldn't mind seeing you doing it either. Matter of fact, maybe I will. Don't go getting cold feet now. Or anything else of that matter. See you.
See you.
See you.
What are you two talking about that's got her smiling all over her face?
Oh, it was just college stuff.
Oh, must be dead interesting, all these student debates. Get us a coffee, will you? Black one.
Yeah, right.
Zoe?
Oh, hello, Ruth.
I don't think I've ever seen this floor look so clean.
Well, I wanted to do something, you know, to make up for before.
Look, it's all right. I've been talking to Ben and we both agree that I was just as much in the wrong. Anger is every bit as negative an element as alcohol.
Still, I shouldn't have got drunk. Ben's explained things to me now and it won't happen again, I promise.
Yeah, I'm sure you mean it, Zoe, but you have to understand that to be part of us here, you have to be committed to our beliefs, to our work.
Yeah, I know.
And are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Friends then?
Friends.
I won't let you down.
I know. But it's not going to be easy. Negative elements and the people that carry them are everywhere. Sometimes even in our own homes.
You must be careful, Zoe. Be careful who you trust.
I just couldn't believe my ears, Roy. We've decided. I haven't decided anything of the sort.
I have no wish to be draconian, Hayley, but I don't think it's in anyone's interest to continue with these art classes.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid so, yes.
And doesn't what I say count for anything then?
Of course it does. We're a partnership.
What, equal partners is 60-40 in your favour, Roy, because you're the one still wearing the trousers.
Oh, that really is below the belt.
Yeah, well, I know where it hurts.
Look, it is my decision taken on our behalf. It has nothing to do with sexual superiority. Quite the opposite, in fact.
How do you mean?
So I'm more concerned about what Gail will do to me when she finds out that I was one of them so-called artists that Nick was divesting his clothes in front of.
Thanks for the lift, Ben. There were no need.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Besides, I wanted to get a look at this street again. It's like something out of a time warp.
You should try living here.
What are the people like?
Just normal, I suppose. Everyone was good to me when Shannon died.
I'm glad to hear it.
Ashley, I'm home. Ben's with me.
Oh.
All right, are you?
Fine. Thanks for asking. Though you might have shown a bit more concern about Zoe last night.
Ben, it's all right. It's got nothing to do with Ashley.
So what's wrong?
You ought to be careful, Ashley. A young girl like Zoe drinking alcohol. You're a shopkeeper, aren't you? Don't they have laws about how old you should be before you get your hands on spirits?
So what are you getting at?
Work it out.
I didn't think I was going to last a day with this flaming hangover.
Remember what I said, Zoe.
I know Liz has only been gone a couple of days, but I didn't think I'd be missing her this much.
It's not exactly the other side of the world, though, is it, Milton Keynes?
No, I suppose not. You must think I'm a right sad cow with no friends.
Excuse me.
Not shown up yet?
No, not yet.
Well, he's showing more restraint for getting his hands on your cash than I give him credit for.
Des, I know you don't like this, but please don't give me any more stress than I've got already.
I thought Tony reckoned that these blokes wouldn't make deals. It was either £4 or his head on a plate.
Well, he must have convinced them otherwise.
He's good at that, isn't he? Convincing folk, Tony.
The point is, Roy, I enjoyed the art class. I've always been good at drawing.
Well, there you are then. What you're learning by doing art, we should be going for something else.
But I was learning lots. I've never had a proper art teacher like Miranda before. Look, maybe you could stop going and I could just do it on my own.
Go on your own?
Well, that way, if it comes out about Nick, I can swear I never told you.
Oh, yeah. Gail will believe that, won't she? Besides, the whole point of us doing classes is that we went together. Have new experiences together.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Besides, if you remember, we weren't going to do art in the first place.
No, Spanish.
But Espanol, they say in Spain.
Not much chance of us catching somebody we know in Spanish classes standing there with no clothes on, is there?
No. Anyway, cheers, as they say in Spain.
Cheers.
I thought it was too good to be true.
Well, what's that then, Des?
Well, I thought you might have done the decent thing and thrown yourself in a police cell somewhere.
No, that was just wishful thinking.
No, wishful thinking was that you'd throw yourself under a bus. Right then, I'll leave you two to your transaction.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Come on then.
You don't have to count it, Tony. I'm your mother, not one of your drug dealer friends. It's all there.
Yeah, of course, I'm sorry.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? I mean, I was going to say, can you trust these people?
No, but it's the only chance I've got.
Well, maybe you shouldn't go on your own.
Why, what are you going to do? Come and hold me hand? That'd get me off to a great start, wouldn't it?
No, I was thinking about Des.
Des? Are you kidding? He'd be lacing up the concrete boots for him.
Tony, he's as worried as I am.
About you, Mum. Not about me. Look, I've got a date to keep.
Be careful.
I really do appreciate this, love. Another night of breathing all those fumes, you know, that have been painting around me on that ceiling next morning.
Well, it's no trouble. I've just put clean sheets on for you, so you just make yourself comfortable.
Right.
I'm just going to have a cup of cocoa. Will you have one?
Wait, that'd be lovely.
Coming right up.
Lovely. Oh, so this is the famous door.
Not all that famous, is it?
I must admit, it's raised a few eyebrows.
Well, they can go on raising them. It suits me and Alec. I'm too old to worry about what other folk think.
You've got your head screwed on, haven't you, lover? Do you know, there were sometimes I wish I'd have had a door that I could have slammed shut on Billy and Cyril before him.
Well, there's a lot to be said for a bit of company, but you see, I got used to being on my own and I liked it that way. This way, I can have the best of both worlds.
Oh.
Surely he must be back by now. He's been hours.
So what do you want to do? Call the police?
Oh, Des, you're not helping matters. I'm worried.
Well, I'm worried too, Natalie. I'm worried about you. I mean, Tony's dug himself a big hole there, and that's his problem. But he's dragging you in after him.
Well, what am I supposed to do, eh? Let the thugs beat him up again, maybe kill him next time?
No.
Or go to the police then, Des Barnes' favourite option. Look, Des, I know Tony's been stupid. I know he's a reckless pain in the neck. But he's not evil, not like those blokes he owes money to.
You don't know that, Natalie.
Of course I know it, he's my son.
And would your son have been dealing drugs in the first place? Would he?
Was a mistake.
Yeah. Well, let's hope you haven't made one and all. I'm off to bed.
I'll be up later, when he gets back.
Rita, are you awake? Do you know there's nothing like getting into a nice warm bed after a long drive down the motorway. Come on, Rita. Aren't you glad I'm back?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what the heck?
And you keep your mucky paws to yourself.
Oh, Bet. Oh, God, this is a nightmare. It must be.
You're the nightmare, Alec. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a man of your age.
Betty, what on earth's going on?
I'm off. I'd sooner be suffocated in my own bed than mauled to death in yours.
Alec?
Look, I can explain, Rita.
Betty,
Dear, I
calm
hope.
down. I'll make you a cup of tea. Just a minute.
Got it? Oh, cash on delivery, mate. Nice talking to you.